Letting us in. Alina has been super kind and let us take a peek into her Goshiwon. You're actually moving out today, right? Or tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning. That was why it was good that Ness told me that she needed to do a room tour because
it's clean.
Oh.
I got to see how it looked like when it was messy.
Yes. So yesterday she walked in, she was like, you need to fix this up. Got it. And since I'm leaving, this is my minimalist living style now.
Yes. What you're seeing today, Alina doesn't actually live like this usually. We did a little cleaning up before this so you guys could actually see the room instead of just a pile of clothes.
Okay, this is not too far off from what my life usually is like.
Yes. Yes. So we're going to start the room tour now, and I'm gonna let Alina do most of the talking since it is her room.
Oh my god.
Are you ready?
Oh
ready to introduce us?
I don't know if I'm ready, but I'll try. I'll do my best. Okay, ready?
Okay, let's go.
So this is their room. There's many storage cubes to put your things in. I own more things, but they're packed up.
Yes.
Kept out. This is the fridge. This was like helpful this semester because last semester I lived in the dorm. Didn't have a fridge in the room and made it really hard to like keep food. But if you're eating out, which you will do a lot in Korea, and you need to take out, then there's a lot of space to keep your stuff.
We just threw out so much moldy food.
Shut up. But if you're at the convenience store, there's a lot of 2+1 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you can keep it in there. Anyway, this is the remote you get for the AC, which proves so handy in the summer because it gets so hot, and since the room is small, it cools down pretty quickly. In the winter, there's no heater, but there's floor heating, so the heater is the floor. So right now outside, it's like what, -10 or something like that.
Oh,
but
it's so cold outside.
So warm. Like you don't have to like worry about being warm when you sleep. So that's really good. This is my desk where I have my. This is what I always have showing.
Yeah, she's always watching my videos, guys.
So, you know, every hour I just like hit that button, refresh the page, see if she's uploaded a new vlog.
Yeah, you have the notification bell tapped. Yeah.
This is my desk. You saw what it was like yesterday, Ness.
Yesterday I couldn't see the desk.
But I think I did a good job emptying it out today. Yeah. Because there's nothing on it.
It's all empty now.
Yeah. Wi-Fi here is pretty good.
Korean Wi-Fi is very fast.
My chair, which I used a lot. I sat at this desk every day, definitely, to do all my homework. I got.
Yeah.
Not like it's
we can see her Kode college jacket looking very fly.
Very good, very good. Yes. This amazing TV. It's so funny. When I came in this room, I knew there was a TV in the room, and I came in and I was like, I haven't seen this type of TV in like 20 years, I think. But it was really fun actually sitting with my friend, and like you can get music shows on here. And that NCT and EXO weren't there, but I still watched it forever now. Cube TV, there's Cube TV channel. I didn't know that existed. So if you like Pentagon, you can watch it on here. So if you want some cool Korean TV, get that. They didn't have that in the dorm. So
you can watch Korean dramas and stuff there too. Oh,
if
nice.
you're Korean, there's no English sub, but don't worry about it. This is my decoration.
Oh wow, look what we have here.
My most prized possession. This is currently out here as decoration, but also because I don't know how I'm going to take it home, but we'll figure that out.
Wow.
But
it's very happy.
Perks of living in Korea is that you can get season's greetings for around $35, which is the same price as an album back home. This is my...
What do we also have here? We have a shiny Prism air freshener.
Okay, this thing smells so good. I'm not lying. Like if you go to SM, I always go to the SM Coex just to have fun. And this thing smells so good. And so I just, you know, do a little just to warm up the room. Yeah. Very good. And what else? This is more storage. Yeah. Again, quite empty.
The bed is right here.
Yeah. So phone charger went there.
Books, mirrors, makeup.
Beautiful. This is the cupboard.
The wardrobe.
Actually way more space than the dorm as well, and it came with hangers. My big problem last semester was how to get rid of these because I bought them from Daiso and didn't know what to do with them, so I just like
threw it.
Had to throw them, sadly. But Goshiwon comes with hangers, so that's very good.
But guys, don't worry, Alina has more clothes than this. We promise.
Yeah, so
it's currently all packed into this
everything
suitcase.
Everything I own is in this one suitcase. So. But I'm telling you, you can fit a lot of stuff in here because I bought a lot of stuff in Korea and it will fit very well.
This is the door. Oh, there's actually a mirror behind the door as well.
So if I want to look at my outfit for the day, I just stand like
Oh, you
and
stand
get a full body view.
Hey.
Yeah.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
You actually stand on the
end of
bed
the
to
day,
see?
I do that and then
To see how much you ate today?
we don't talk about that part. So it can double as a full body mirror if you try.
Yeah.
Oh, and one thing that I think is important is that every other room in this Goshiwon, this area would be the bathroom. This room without the bathroom is the cheapest option, right? We'll get into that later. But there's more floor space. So if you get the room with the bathroom, there might be less floor space, but this area is like a bathroom with like a glass wall. So it'll be a completely glass wall when you walk in, you have your own bathroom. The bathroom for this room, which is the inside room, is outside on this side, but it's your own. So you don't have to share it, but you have to like go outside your door to go to the bathroom.
We'll be going to check out that bathroom right now. Let's go.
The hallway. And so this is a very like unique situation where the bathroom's outside. Usually it's not. Ta-da.
Ta-da. So we have Lena's own personal bathroom. Got a sink here, shower, and then a little stand for toiletries. Toilet, very simple but enough, right? Don't really need anything else in a bathroom. Alright, where are we going to next?
Okay, so Goshiwon holes are sorted by like gender, usually, but this is the first floor, which is the fourth floor in the building. Oh, it's cold. Oh my god. Every room in the Goshiwon has their shoe cupboard. So this is my room, so this is my cupboard. I have more pairs of shoes, they are packed in the
Yeah.
But this is it. So this floor, which is the main one, this floor is not gender segregated, so it's boys and girls, but if we go upstairs, then it's also girls only floors. So if you're, you know, if you got that, then you can get a girls only floor. Down there is the bin.
And you need to separate your trash, yeah?
Yeah. So again, that's another thing Koreans are really big on. If you have your recycling bin, you put it in one side or in the other.
Now we're going upstairs to check out the laundry.
This is the girls only floor. And so there's quite a few laundry machines. I think there's 3 in this building on each floor. So if someone's using the machine on this floor, you go upstairs. You get free detergent. They don't give that at the dorm, so that's fun. And the machine in here.
A laundry machine here.
They have instructions because it's in Korean on the side, so don't worry about that. There's no dryer in this Goshiwon. A lot of Goshiwons do have dryers.
So how do you dry your clothes?
We'll
Just
go
hang
to
it
the
up?
top floor,
Ah.
And there's like the hangers up there.
Continuing upstairs.
This is another floor and another laundry machine in there. So, the good thing about the Goshiwon is that to get to the kitchen, it's a workout, so you know, you keep your legs fit when you go to get water.
Yeah. So now we're entering the kitchen.
So this floor and the main floor have a password. So you'll have to keep that in your head all the time. But it makes you really sure that you're safe because
No one else can enter.
this is the kitchen. No.
Oh, it's so nice.
So this is the kitchen.
Look at the view. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is a view.
This is Annam, everyone.
I would stay here all the time. Oh, the kitchen is so pretty. Kitchen tour
Lots of
now.
utensils to cook with. I must admit, I'm not cooking a lot, but if you're someone who likes to cook, then there it is. In the fridge, you'd keep. Oh, I think a lot of people have moved out, but
Oh, it's very
usually
empty.
there's a bunch of Tupperware boxes in here. You leave with your name and your room, and then you can put all your stuff in there. There's a lot of free stuff. Cooking utensils in here. You wouldn't have to buy salt or anything like that because that's all provided. And pots and pans in here to cook. And what's fun about Goshiwon is that you get free kimchi.
Free kimchi. Oh, kimchi and coffee beans.
Yeah, so you can get a bunch of free stuff here to eat. Oh, that's something for that. So free kimchi, and there's a rice cooker that's usually
Free
full with
rice.
rice. If it's empty, then you should refill it.
So
that's
there's
fun.
always free rice.
Free rice and kimchi. So if you're ever in need of a meal ASAP, just come up here and you can eat. He gives free bread. So
Oh.
bread and eggs as well.
A lot of Goshiwons actually don't have this, free eggs and bread.
Yeah, so every
It's usually
Tuesday
just like
and Thursday he refills it.
Oh,
so if you come
nice.
up quick, you can get a free breakfast. So that's fun.
Oh, with a toaster too, of course.
A lot of people have moved out, but usually there's peanut butter and stuff like that. So if
Oh,
they have
nice.
stuff they want to have in the pantry, then you put it there.
Can you eat it too?
Depends. If it has their name on it, you can't eat it.
Oh, okay.
And
Because that's so nice to share your peanut butter.
the
Oh.
laundry room. So you would wash your stuff in the machines downstairs and then take it up and hang it. You should go ASAP as soon as you finish your laundry because sometimes the racks are full. But they dry so quickly, and so like literally
It's really
for
sunny
like
in here.
4 hours and it'll be dry. So
I love this kitchen. This kitchen is so big.
and
Free water.
yeah, free water. Free tea is in here. That's fun. Free green tea. People, they just end up putting like whatever, like you'll find lots of surprises every week. There's also ramen in that basket. Again, you just get like...
Back where the bread is, there usually is ramen.
The point is that if you're hungry and you don't want to spend money, if you come to the kitchen, there'll be a way to like put together a meal somehow. So you'll be good.
Perfect.
And that's fun.
And you can do your own cooking. There's like stovetops as well. Microwave. And clean everything and everywhere after you use it.
Everyone pretty much listens to that rule, honestly.
Yeah.
So that's the kitchen. People also hang out in there a lot. You know, even in the evenings, someone will make food and then...
Share it with everyone? Oh, so nice.
So yeah, that's the building.
Alright, we're gonna have a sit-down chat about all of the aspects of the Goshiwon, but we're gonna be going back to Alina's room to do that, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Back inside. Alright guys, we are now seated back inside Alina's room, and I thought before we finished this room tour, because I know a lot of you guys would have questions about Goshiwons, especially if you're considering either studying in Korea or just coming here to travel, or you know, staying for a longer period of time. I thought that we would include a mini Q&A. I've prepared a list of questions for Alina because I know a lot of you guys would want to know answers to these questions. Alright, first of all, can you please describe what a Goshiwon exactly is to everyone, because I know a lot of people might not be too sure about what they are.
So Goshiwon originally started out as a small little like area that was like built just to house students, like Korean students who were studying for finals, because a lot of them live really far away from uni or like in a big household or something, so where they would want to stay in a room where they can be by themselves and study for like the month for exams. The thing is, after a while that was taken over by international students because they were here like for a semester and didn't want to pay for the dorm, so what they would do was stay in these places for the 4 months that they were abroad for, and then that actually kind of became the biggest population of people who stayed here, and so they kind of rebranded, because you'll read that a lot of places now are called Goshitels. So those are the ones where a lot of exchange students stay for exchange.
And Goshitel is a mix between a Goshiwon and a hotel, because they kind of want to upsell themselves and say that they're a little bit more fancy than the original.
So this place,
Goshiwon.
if you type in Goshiwon, you'll find it, but it would be called Livingtel. So they kind of want to, you know, distinguish themselves from like the place where the Korean students stay.
I'll put the link to this place in the description box down below, and only because Alina's moving out, so you guys can't stalk Alina. Next question. So obviously, I think one of the biggest questions that people would have would be the price. So how much is it, and is there a minimum period of stay?
So that I think is the best part about the Goshiwon, is that if you don't want to spend as much on like living expenses, Goshiwons are the best for being cheap. So this room, especially because it's the indoor room, so the room without the outside window and the one without the bathroom inside, it's 400,000 won a month, so that's around 400 US dollars a month. That actually was a negotiated price though. The ajashi, like the landlord here, you would talk to him before you took out the room, and just because I could kind of like flex my Korean with him, I could like reduce the price down to 400k. But I think genuinely, like if you just talk to him and say, can I take it for 400 a month if I'm staying for a longer period of time, this ajashi here is really nice, so he kind of let that slide. The rooms with the bathrooms included and the outside window would be around 500, and then if you get the rooms that you saw on the kitchen floor, those ones are way bigger, and so they would be and so they would be around 600. So it depends what room you take, but the 600 rooms sell out really quick, so another thing is that you'd want to get in on it quickly.
Alina's priority was saving money, so she chose the cheapest room, which means that it doesn't have a window. Most of them do have a window.
Honestly, I feel like it was fine because
you didn't really stay in here at all.
Like if you're not in the room that much, like right now we have the lights on, because if you turn it off, should I show what it's like with the lights off?
You can try now. Alright, Alina's gonna turn off the light.
This is gonna be crazy, like it's really like insane, but if you turn the lights off. Like it's literally like it's nighttime. I wake up in the morning and I'll be like, is it 11 p.m? Is it 3 a.m? Is it 12 in the afternoon? Like I have no idea. But
it's completely dark.
Yeah, but as soon as you get the lights on, you're fine.
Yeah.
So if you're someone who, you know, is out like having fun until 6 a.m.
You guys know what she's been doing.
And if you sleep until 1 p.m, it's so good because you don't have that feeling when you lie down and you're like, the sun is rising, I'm making bad life decisions. So that's a good thing.
What's the minimum period of stay?
So because you pay up front for the month, you have to stay at least a month. So you would pay the agency like 400k. For me, I paid for 5 months of stay. So that was...
Did you pay all the 500?
No, so you pay by the month.
Okay.
And you pay on the day that you started paying, like each month, and it has to be on that day. My agency will like text me the day before being like, rent tomorrow please. And I'll be like, oh my god, I have to get my cash out. Because I think it's 10% more expensive if you pay by card. So you might want to take cash out.
So pay by cash and pay on the day that you move in.
Yeah.
So every month you pay on the anniversary of your move-in?
Your month anniversaries you pay with.
Yeah.
Okay?
So no electricity or water fees.
Yeah, so you don't have to pay for water, don't have to pay for electricity, free Wi-Fi.
No surprise expenses.
No way.
Alright, next question. Can you bring friends over? Well, obviously I'm here, so you can.
Yeah.
Can they stay overnight?
So again, really depends on your agency. So our room was completely like fine with getting people to come over. As long as they listen to the rules, take their shoes off, blah 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 blah, then it's like honestly like completely fine. I had a friend who stayed over a bunch of times. You might wonder like, how do you fit on this bed? But one person rolls up on one side and one person rolls up on the other side. It's fine. Just don't be loud, don't, you know, break the rules or anything like that. That's all good. But I know one Goshiwon where you have to pay the agency if someone stays over.
Oh really?
Yeah, so it would be like $10 pretty much if you wanted to have someone stay over. I know another one where you're just not allowed to have anyone over, and depending on the floor you're on, you can get guys over on your floor if it's not segregated, but if it is, then you can't have guy friends over. Just be a good resident and you're fine.
Next question. This is something that I think is a really interesting question. Alina actually stayed in the Korea University dorms last semester. Why did you choose to move into a Goshiwon?
So I stayed in the dorm last semester just because I didn't know what else there was, but the one big factor that I think is a big setback is that it's so much more expensive than living in a Goshiwon. The dorm I stayed in, which was one of the cheaper ones, was $500 a month. So I paid $2,000 overall for the whole semester. But the nicer dorms that are bigger rooms and all that stuff, that would be around $600 a month. Because the semester was a bit on a lower budget, I decided to take the Goshiwon as well. But I think another factor that I didn't consider even before I came, but I found that it was actually almost on par with the money, was that the location is so much better. It's notorious that the KU dorms are on this insane hill.
Mountain. For reals, I helped Alina move in on her moving day. We were trying to drag the suitcases off the hill and it was like a 90-degree slope.
And I was like, what am I doing in this country? Like, why am I taking my baggage up here? Because it's around a 15-minute walk, which sounds like not a lot, but if you're waking up for your 9 a.m. class, that 15 minutes makes a big difference. Also, it's very steep, so you will be sweating by the time you get to the dorm. Last semester, if I went home, I knew, okay, I'm not leaving my room for the rest of the day. If someone said, oh, come out, we're, you know, eating somewhere, I say nope, because I'm not walking down that hill and up again. But
here, Alina's out every single day.
But also, like, you know, I'll be sitting in my room and someone will be like, oh, you know, why don't we go eat this or do this?
And it'll be like right downstairs.
And I'll just go downstairs and it'll be fine. There's a McDonald's right next door, and it's a very famous McDonald's in Arnhem. Everyone goes there all the time, and all the exchange students like have a big party in the Macca's. So the location is such a big difference. I feel like it's so much better.
And you guys know I stayed in the SNU dorms. The SNU dorms were really close to uni, so that was better than if you stayed outside. But honestly, all of the good stuff, all of the stuff to do was like, it was close to uni, but you would need to take a bus right there. The only thing that was good about it was like, for you, the Goshiwon is cheaper than the dorms, but like at SNU, I don't know why, but SNU dorms are really cheap.
I remember. They were so much cheaper than the KU dorms.
So if you're going to SNU, I think the best money saving option would be to stay in the dorms. I just thought that like, since I won't be at home most of the time anyway, I just stay in the dorms and then like save some money to go out traveling and stuff.
If you're at SNU, I think it's really different. Like when you're deciding this type of thing, it depends what uni you're going to as well.
Definitely.
But like, I remember last semester we'd literally get a cab from where my place is right now to the dorm. Like from here, like it'll be night and we'll finish dinner and we'll be downstairs and I'm like, I don't want to walk up that hill. And we go like, okay, do you want to split a cab? And we'll take a cab up to the hill. And every time I ask in Korean, oh, can we go up to the dorm, they'd be like, you can't walk? And I'll be like, no. And the meter doesn't move. It starts on 3,000 won, and then by the time you get up, it's 3,000 won. But if you split it between 3 people,
it's 1,000 won for a ride up the hill.
It sounds funny now, but if you've stayed in the CJ dorm, you'll understand the pain.
Why would you stay here instead of a dorm or a one room?
So the dorm we covered just now. I think the dorm is good if you like a nicer room and you want tongue legs and you're willing to spend the money. But
that doesn't apply for all Korean university dorms, okay?
But if you want to save money, then you stay in the Goshiwon for one room. So I think in terms of niceness of the room, it goes one room and then the dorm and then the Goshiwon. But price, it's Goshiwon, dorm, and then one room, which is usually more expensive.
When we say one room, we're not just talking about a room.
Oh, it's studio apartment.
It's actually like a type of accommodation.
Yeah. And I actually was looking into it first, and it was actually $450, I think, a month.
Yeah, so
that was told to me by the
that was like the same price as here.
And it's so much nice. It's nice because you get your own room in an apartment building. But the thing is, I told them I wanted to stay for 4 to 5 months because that was the semester, and they said, oh, if you're not doing a year-long lease, then it'll be an upped price to $550. And I'm pretty sure that they charge for electricity and water as well.
Yes, they do.
So that's a hidden price that's in the corner, and that'll be around 50,000 a month that you'll have to watch out for.
If you guys are interested in the one rooms, I'm also going to be doing a one room tour for this like series. I'm going to be showing you guys each of the different types of accommodation available for you guys. So do make sure to stay tuned for the one room tour and Q&A.
But no, I think the one room would have been really good, especially like, you know, you can have a lot of people over at the same time. You don't have to worry about sound. Walls here are kind of thin, so you'd have to stay quiet at the after hours time. But the problem is that you have to be staying for a year if you want the price to be lower. Some of them don't even let people rent it out for one semester. The one rooms in Anam can be really nice. So.
Yeah. We're on to the last question now. This is just a general question. What do you think are the pros and cons of living in a Goshiwon? I know you've covered some of them already, but in case there's any extras.
Pros, I'll start with good location, really good location. I honestly think that it made my semester different living down here as opposed to up the hill. Price is way better, obviously. Free food upstairs, which is really fun. Don't have to spend money on breakfast, so that's good. Also, like, the rule of having friends over here wasn't like really, you know, that strict, so I could like have people over. But last semester in the dorms, the friend that stayed in my Goshiwon this semester, she wasn't allowed in the CJ dorm because she didn't stay in it. And even though you're both KU students, she can't come into the CJ dorm. So we got to have a lot of time in my room hanging out. But last semester we couldn't, like, you know, sit in each other's rooms and hang out. So I think that was actually something else really different. Cons specific to this room is very dark. The bathroom's outside, which I don't really mind. But, you know, sometimes it's annoying if, you know, you look like garbage and you don't want to like step outside. Then.
So again, it's specific to this room. Most other rooms
but for most other rooms
and do have bathrooms.
Just general Goshiwon stuff would be smaller than one rooms and dorms, and less nice looking in the room itself.
But you get a TV.
But that's another pro. You can watch music shows.
Back after a short interlude, my camera turned off.
What did I get up to? Oh, the Ajashi speaks Korean only usually. So it might be a bit hard communicating with him, but it should be okay. Just if you have a specific problem, you might want to get that Google Translate out. But that's pretty much it. I think it's just that there's some big cons, but if you get past them, then it's pretty good.
If you prioritize saving a bit of money and staying in a better location, then Goshiwon's the way to go.
Try it.
Especially if you're staying in the Korea University area. But around SNU, definitely the dorms are cheaper. Alright, I think that brings this tour and mini Q&A to a wrap.
Yay!
Thank you so much to Alina for letting us step inside your Goshiwon.
Try the Goshiwon life.
Bye!